You're welcome to Tools and Joseph's Vital Source Technologies. Uh, in this tutorial, I shall be taking you through how to use a supermarket software system that has been developed. I developed this uh, system last week, and this system can be used for your transactions at the shop. Now, most of us, one or the other, might have attended or visited a shop where you see that there are softwares that they use for their daily transactions. So this system is also structured for that purpose. So without wasting my time, let me take you through how the system is used and how it looks like. Now, first of all, this is how the system looks like. This is the interface of the system. So basically, what you need to do is that this system, when you get here, you will need to make sure that you look through the whole system and see all the aspects. Now, when you look at the top here, you see the heading. So I use the heading as Tools and Joseph's Mailcom Management System. So that is basically the name. Maybe your name may be different. Let's say Abu Bakari Supermarket or Mumuni Supermarket, or depending on your company name or your business name. So that is basically the title of the system. The heading is over there. Now, when you look at the left-hand side, you also see that there's a logo over there as my business logo. Now, when you look at the right-hand side of the screen, you also see like quit app, meaning when you click on this particular button here, the system will quit. It will close down by itself. Now, when you also look here, you see the setup, and I've added an information like click button below to record customer details. Then click button below to sell products. You can also see here capture products. Then here is view reports. View reports, expected profits. We are going to exploit all these aspects of the system. And at the end of it all, if you are interested in this powerful and advanced software, you will just try and chat me. I'll put my number on the description of this video below. Now, look at this aspect of this system. You can see that it's a go to admin page. So it means where you are currently, you are just at the home page. You are not on the administrator's page. Now, this aspect is also my dashboard. So when you go to the dashboard, there are other options that you will have to choose to perform your operations. Now, the home page, as you can see, if I click on this button, you see that it has opened a page for me, Vital Source Technologies, customer. So here you enter the customer name, but you can, if you have regular customers, you can enter their names in the system. So when such people come, you don't need to type the person's name again. You just need to select the person's name. By clicking on this, you can see there is Joseph there. You can also see there is Joshua there. And the moment I enter any of them, the person number pop up. You can see the surname and cell phone. So the number will pop up over there. Now, if I select on Michael, you see that Michael name will come to the same name. You can see that the phone number will also come over there. Now, when that is done, what you just need to do is that on this aspect, you can look carefully and realize that we have surname, we have cell, we have address, buyer, purchaser, then that of employee. Now, the aspect of this aspect basically is the one that you are entering, the customer you are entering, is the customer a purchaser or a buyer? Is a customer, let's say, maybe in your shop or your supermarket, you might have had people who are working there as employees. So as you are entering the person details, if the person is an employee, you just click on the checkbox here. If the person is also, let me say, if the person is an employee, you click on this box. If the person is a buyer, you select this box. If the person is a purchaser, you also select this box. Any others, you just click on this box. So that is the aspect of the customer registration. So meaning you are registering the person into your system. Now, let's have a look at another aspect. Now here, if I click on this button here, it will close this particular form. If I also click on add record, this record I have entered here will be added to the system. So let's try that to see. You see that when I click on add record, the system has automatically swallowed the information I have fed into it. So it means I can go ahead to add another one. Let's say if I select Joseph here, all the information I have about Joseph in the system will automatically pop up. So that is basically how this works. Now I will save Joseph records. Then if I go to select another person like Turoson over here, now all the information, Turoson phone number and his name, everything is a purchaser. You can see that the box here is ticked. So I will just add that and it is in the system. Now I want to close the system. I will just click on close, then the app is closed. Now let's go to this particular aspect as I was talking about. If I also go to click on the button below, this button is basically for you to sell the products. If I click on this button, it will open to another form for me to enter. So here is the customer name. This place is going to be the save button. This is close the form. This is update your stock. In the sub, you will have a stock of which you will need to update into your system. Maybe they are running an access and you need to put new ones and update into your system. Now, this aspect is to delete records that you already have in the system. Here is to print receipt. Now, those of us who have been at the supermarket like the Melcom or other big drug stores, when you go to buy the drugs, they print a receipt for you. Your details will be on the receipt. So that is basically the function or the functionality of this particular button. Now, here you can see that Joseph is there. All those ones are fed into the system are automatically there. So meaning if it is Joseph who has come to buy, I will just select his name. I can also just add a new record, like you can see here, add record, new sale. So if it's a new sale, that is what you do over there. Now you can have a quotation, you quote, then probably this person may say he or she is let's say we'll pay later. So I can just type we'll pay later. That is what you will do here. So as you have done this, then you go to the next and then enter the total amount. Apart from that, too, you can also see that the products are here. You can select the product, maybe you take on this, and then you add the quantity over here. Then you add the selling price, add the amount. If it is a wholesale, you also add the wholesale here. If this, you also let the system know already you have the cost of the product and how much the selling prices. So all those one will be in the system, and you just have to select and the serial number of that particular product. Now, when that is done, what you need to do is that you just go to click on print. But before you click on the print, you need to save the information and you now click on print. Now, let's see what happens when you click on the print. Now, when you click on the print, the system will automatically load it this way. You can see that there's a receipt here. Now, on the top of the receipt, you can see receipt, dealers of all types of softwares located at offset at Dabaire Primary. Telephone number 055878675. Vitasol Technologies, Turoson. Now, item, Techno, Camo. Now, you can see that the serial number I didn't include the quantity I didn't select that in total as well. And you can also see that printed on Tuesday, December 2021. You can see the date there. You were served by Joseph. So I serve, maybe the customer comes, you are the one that has served the customer, your name will be there. Please come again. So this is what will be captured on the receipt when you print it out to the person. So now when this comes, you just need to print your receipt by pressing Ctrl+P, and the printer information will come out here for you to select the properties. Then go ahead to print. So that is how the system works. Now let's go back to where we were. And now this is where we were. Now here, you can also view your report based on daily, based on weekly, or based on monthly, or even yearly. Now when you also look at the top here, you see that the system has automatically updated the date. If the time is correct on your computer, the system will automatically update your time. Your date, your time, everything will be there. And as you are doing your activities, it can keep tracking on proper records. Now here, if I click on this particular button, I'll proceed to view my reports. Now you can see that here, view reports, close form, select a report to open. So I want probably to view my daily report. Maybe I want to view a monthly report, or I want to also look at my stock level. So this is how this particular button also works. So if I go to daily sales, now you can see that on the daily sales, reports per day sales, choose a day of the week to view sales. So if I select on this arrow, you can see the days of the week. So maybe the report I want to view, if I don't have report on Tuesday and I select Tuesday, the system will not give me any report because I have not fed Tuesday report into the system. Now, if I select Tuesday, Sunday, and it happened that there is an information fed into the system on Sunday, all the transactions I made on Sunday, the system will automatically display that for me to see. Now, I've selected Sunday, let's view the report. Now, you can see that as it is opened, Joseph's collections, daily sales report, Sunday. You can see the date here. You can see customer Michael. You can see the total sales, summary for customer Michael, 2 detailed records, sum total, this, grand total, that. You can see everything is detailed. Okay, so that is basically how this system operates. Now let's go back to our main page and see what is over there. Now, if I come back to the main page again, you can also see that we have, not only with that, but you can also view your report based on monthly. Here is the monthly report. So if you click there, monthly sales reports, choose a month to view report. So if I click on this arrow, the months, the names of the months will automatically come. So that will select the month I want to view. So if in May I have not done any sales, I won't be able to see any report in May. So here, let's just see. Good. On May, you can see that there is absolutely nothing. Meaning in the month of May, I have not done any transaction. So that is how it's going to work. All right. So thank you very much. Now let's go back to the other aspect. Now, when you come to the home page again, you see expected profits. As you are doing your sales, probably you have a target of which you want to achieve at the end of the month or the day, or even the week or the year. So if I click on the expected profits, you will see that all the products that all the transactions that are made, all of them will be here. You can see I added Gary, Techno, Carmondes, and all that. So bought quantity was 000. I just put something there. Sold quantity was 1111. Then buying cost was also 000. I just decided to put those one there. Then the selling cost is what is over here. Then profit or loss. So now, if I had kept the buying cost here, then after the selling cost is over here. Now, what will happen is that the system is going to do some mathematics here and deduct the selling price from the cost price. And if the selling price was more than the buying price, so it will automatically give you a profit. If the selling price is lesser than the buying price, if the selling price is lesser than the buying price, it is going to give you a loss. So that is how it's going to do the mathematics over here. So you can see that. And here you can print this report. If you click on print, it's going to print this report for you. And this is how the report is going to be like. I just try to zoom in for us to have a look at it. Okay, so this is how the report will look like. Okay, just zoom it this way. And then you can see how the report is going to look like. Okay, so this is how the system operates. This is how the system operates. All right, so if I go back to my May, now here is also the dashboard. But before we get to the dashboard, let's all visit the admin page and see what is over there. So if I click on admin page, now this is what will be over here. So in the admin page, now you will see a whole lot of information here. You can see like quick app, close form. And you can see the business name I kept here, Vital Source Technologies Supermarket System. Now here is also the open main form. The main form is just the home page where we just came from. Then visit dashboard, visit cash entry form, then launch into expenses. So now when you also look here, you can see sales, purchase, expenses, salary, stocks, checks, bank system, bill print, and you can also see something like view report, list of accounts, then a whole lot, inventories, and now you can see the words here. This aspect is basically all your the product you have in the system automatically performs some mathematical calculation and rank them and show you which one is the lowest. Okay, so that is how this aspect works. Now let's go back to see what happened then. If I click on sales, it's going to open a form for me to perform some sales here. So let's minimize this form and see what is over there. Now you can see that. So, okay, now here, if I go to click on capture deposit, this is a form that will also open for me to select and do that. So it has captured the information automatically. So that is how this system works. So this aspect is you choose a customer, then you fill the deposits. Okay. Now here it's also launch into expenses. If I click on launch into expenses, it will send me my expenses. So you can see that the system is working perfectly. And you can see the expenses here. If I had some expenses, they would have been listed here. But because I had nothing, that is why it is that way. Okay. All right. So let's continue to explore the system as you can see. Okay. All right. So basically, there's nothing more hidden about this system. There are a whole lot that you can explore. And at the end of it all, I strongly believe that you will benefit a lot. Okay. So I just want to close the system and open it for you to see how it is being done. Okay. All right. I've over minimized my system and it has gone down. It has gone down. It has gone down. Okay. So I want to upload the system so that you can have a look at how it operates again. All right. So this system, it doesn't need any technical knowledge for you to install it. You just need to come here. You can see the name of the system over here. So if I open the system, it will pop up. I use Microsoft Access to develop this system. Microsoft Access to develop the system. All right. So let's wait for the system. Now you see that it is back. Now if I go back to that same admin page, just as we were talking about, here you can see that visit to enter the visit cash entry form. If I click there, it will send me to the cash entry form where I'll enter the details here and proceed. Now you can see everything is intact. Now let's go to, you can see also a dash box here. If I click on dash box, a pop-up will come. Then if there, you see there's a pop-up here, a dash box over there. So let me close this form and we deal with the dashboard. Okay, so this is a dashboard over here. You are welcome. You are successfully logged into the dashboard. Open account, open expenses, open sales entry. So this is also a dashboard where you can perform other operations. So when you click there, you can see that here, just as we were talking about the customer details on your daily sales, here you can enter all the necessary information here and proceed. Now, when you come to the update stock, because I've not entered any stock here, you can see that nothing has taken place. Okay, so now let's go back to the dashboard. Here, if I also open here, it will send me to the expenses. And you can see that here I kept electricity. So that is what is there. If I decide to clear off that one, I can enter something like orange and then click on add record. It's added. Then I add another one as, let's say, should I say fun? It's added. I add another one like banana. Banana. It's added. And that is how it happened. Okay, so basically that is how the system works. Okay, that is how the system works. It is not something that is complicated. It's just very simple to proceed. You can keep your information. Everything is up to date. All right, so let's go back to our main form. And this is where we were. As you can look at the interface, everything is fine. Everything is fine in the system. Everything is fine in the system. Wow. So I just want to leave a link below. If you want to purchase this form, if you want to purchase this powerful system, you just need to chat me privately on my line or you visit my website, official website, all the procedures of getting this form to be purchased. You see them there. If you want to pay online and get a form delivered to you, anywhere you are, this system can get you already. Now, you don't need to have any other software to be able to use this system. What you only need to have is you need to have Microsoft Access in your computer. This is a desktop, a laptop, a computer software. Remember, you cannot operate with a phone. As you can see, the interface, it has a lot of complicated areas that even the interface alone cannot fit your phone screen. So I just want you to know that this system, it helps a lot. You know, the world is advancing in the aspect of the ICT. And the only way we can do is to make sure that we have proper records of our business. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. To get more updates, subscribe, like, share, and on your notification button so that you can get the latest video that will be posted in this channel. Wish you all the best and take care.